Greetings from the Mornington Peninsula National Park. I am Wayne Merry, VK3 Whiskey Alpha Mike, operating portable in this national park, Keith Roget Memorial Award. It's time to give you a look at the station that we've been operating here. I'll give you a quick look around. Hopefully you were able to see me there before. I had to hold the camera the wrong way. Hopefully it worked out. There's my main antenna, which is a vertical. It's around about 7.5 meters high. The tent, which I slept in last night. This is the weekend of the International Lighthouse and Lightship Weekend. And this is the Noise Sense vertical, which I'll show you first. And it's around about 5 meters high, with eight radials going off from the feed point. Here's the feed point here, with a little UHF connector running in, and each of these segments is 75 centimeters long, 4 guys and 4 sitting on the top. I was operating using this antenna last night, but needed to, one of my cables failed, and so it needed to go by the wayside. It was being fed into an MFJ 1025 unit, which worked quite well, being able to deal with noise. There was some local noise, even though we're in a rural location here. This unit has still been quite useful. Once you ensure that the gain levels between the main antenna and the auxiliary antenna are nicely balanced, then muck around with the phase setting, and eventually it certainly does make a difference to any noise. Here's where I've been operating from. We've got the seat there. We've got an FT897 here, which is currently on 40 meters. And this little thing here, the LDG meter for the FT897 is fantastic. There's the sleeping quarters with a little bit of wine there, which is it's always handy on weekends like this. So maybe a little bit of a different station to what you might be used to. Over here is what's powering all of this. Inside here we have 100 lithium ion batteries arranged in a grid of 5 by 20, held together with all these clips. And so that at full charge it's about 21 volts. When it's discharged it's about 15 volts. And that runs into this unit here, which is a 24 to 12 volt regulator. It doesn't care, it's happy with anything above about 14 volts, so it can deliver 12 volts across the full cycle. These 2 points here is where I connect up the input of the regulator from the output from one of the clips, and then running out the other side. It's a bit of a mess here, but we have the distribution point where I run in the cables from the various radios and other things needing power. One of the things running out is this device here, which is it's actually a 12 volt car connection, and I can plug in for a computer into that point, and that's where I can get 12 volts for the computer if I need to run any digital modes. So they're running out. It was running into the noise canceller last night, but running this morning directly into the radio. We're heading out now to the main antenna. Last night I had a bit of ladder line, which was about 5 meters long, to the impedance matching unit, which is an LDG Lima Delta Golf Z11 Pro unit, and that works quite nicely. Instead of my 5 metre ladder line, I've got simply just a 1 metre run of coax up to the feed point. And here you can see the 8 radials here, which have been nicely tensioned to try and get them off the ground. We're about 75 centimetres off the ground here, and then they run going along out to their various points, and they're about 10 metres long. And so this antenna feed point is 75 centimetres off the ground, and this is made up of segments running up, and there's 10 segments of them, which makes it about 7.5 metres long. And I've been getting fairly good signal reports from this antenna, which is designed to be backpackable. Each of the segments break down to just 75 centimetres long, which means it can be carried in a backpack. So this is my national park station, operating portable off batteries, as generators are not permitted in national parks. It's been a pleasure showing you my station here today.